Good evening. Good evening, YouTube. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Monday. I know it's scorching back home as well, so yeah, I hope you're all enjoying the sunshine back home. Make sure you put plenty of sun cream on, otherwise you'll end up burnt. But yes, Wilfried Zaha, this saga is going on and on and on, and it's probably going to drag on all the way through till deadline day. So yeah, good evening to everyone in the chat room, Yusuf, Ali, Afra, Albs, Kennedy, good evening to you all. Hope everyone's well. Adam Aldridge, hope you're well, mate. Everyone in the chat, good evening, I hope you're all well. Listen, sorry I'm late today. There was a lot of traffic, believe it or not, coming from where I was to here. There was an accident, so there was a little police hold up. But yeah, I'm here, we're live, and let's talk about this second bid that we've apparently put in, and that is £55 million up front, plus £10 million in add-ons. I'm assuming that would be related to Champions League football and stuff like that, if we qualify for it, plus Reiss Nelson on loan. Now, I like Reiss Nelson. I don't really want to loan him out. I think that I think we done that last season. I thought he done reasonably well. He didn't play a great amount of time in terms of minutes, but if you look at his goals that he produced in them minutes, it was fantastic. So yeah, it was a fairly good loan spell for him. Obviously, he had a little bit of an issue at Hoffenheim where he turned up late for training and they punished him and so on and so on. But yeah, £55 million, 10 million in add-ons and Reiss Nelson on loan, and they've rejected that. They want more. Now, as we know, they have to pay Man United 25% of whatever the fee ends up being. I'm not sure quite how that works with a loan player bundled into the mix, because obviously most times you end up paying a loan fee, whether that be 5 million, 3 million, 2 million, whatever it may be. Normally the club that loan them pay the fee. So does that go towards the 25% of Man United's money? I don't know. I'm not that clued up on it, if I'm being honest. But this, like I said, is going to rumble on until the end of the transfer window. I still think we're going to get him. I didn't think we were going to get him when we lodged that £40 million bid, but the fact that he wants away, the fact that you know, the money involved is a massive amount of money as well. Let's be real, it's not going to be a cheap deal to get this done. You know, Cole Jenkinson, we could have chucked him in there. Obviously looking at Nathaniel Klein now. Callum Chambers could be another option that we throw in there. But I do think that Wilfried Zaha will be an Arsenal player by the end of this transfer window. Raul Sanhaley has flown back to London. Apparently he's trying to finalise the two deals for Dani Ceballos and William Saliba. Apparently they're going to be announced this week. Whether that's true or not, we shall see. Excuse me. But listen, everyone's losing their rag over these deals at the minute, and this is the thing with social media, right? It's quite funny because before social media was around, we only knew about a player signing when he was holding the shirt or the scarf up. Now we track planes, we track everything. We track the CEO, we track the owner. We know where everybody is on every part of the planet at every single minute of the day. So yeah, I suppose in a way that's made us all very impatient. But listen, we've got less than two weeks the transfer window to go. Is it 2 weeks? Yeah, it's just over 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks on Thursday, isn't it? So just over 2 weeks of the transfer window to go, and we've still only signed Martinelli. To be honest, I do think that we are going to get deals done. I think Saliba will be done. I think that's done and dusted. I think Ceballos will be done as well. There's, like I said on my daily transfer update this morning, there's conflicting reports around that one, because some reports are suggesting that it's a straight loan. Others are suggesting it's with an option to buy for £45 million. Now, if we get that option to buy in there, that's great negotiating, because all we'll be doing is doing Real Madrid a favour by loaning him. Why do we want to do them any favours? So I don't know. But just coming back to Wilfried Zaha, the add-ons, I don't know what the add-ons are. I'm assuming, like I said, that it's something to do with Champions League football, whether it be maybe something to do with getting to the latter stages of Europa League and stuff like that as well this season. Them little tiny things are not easy to tie up in a day or 2 days or 3 days, because you know, you're going to sit there and haggle over it and haggle over it and haggle over it, and before you know it, 2 weeks has passed. Now, listen, Wilfried Zaha has been a target of Arsenal all summer. I think that's quite evident, right? It's not just a panic panic buy. It's not just oh, let's go and appease the fans. Any deal that goes through in the next 2 weeks is a player that we've actively been trying to buy. That's my opinion on it. Gary Cahill, if he ends up at Arsenal, then yeah, you could say panic loan. Because I don't think we were ever in for him in the first place, because if we was, it would have been done straight away. With the S.Teov deal, I think the reason that's taken so long is because we are trying to get that clause to buy him. But I don't know. Listen, it's negotiating, sorry, for footballers, mega millions of pounds is not going to happen overnight. So, you know, we're into the last couple of weeks now, and hopefully, I'm hopeful that we get some of these players done. Like I said, Saliba and S.Teov will be done by the end of this week, I am hearing, if you believe all the reports. So that'll buzz the fan base up a little bit. So I'm just putting my phone near the aircon because it's getting hot already. So if you can hear that noise, it's my air conditioning unit in the car. But I don't want my phone to cut out after 6 minutes. It cut out after 14 earlier, or 13 earlier on today. So once it gets hot, that's the end of my stream. So thank you to nearly 450 if you're watching live already. Please do stick a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new as well. And let's read some of these comments and questions. But do I want a lot of people were asking me the other day, because they know I'm not a massive fan of Wilfried Zaha, right? To be honest with you, I'd be happy if he was an Arsenal player. Let's be real, right? He's a good player. I just don't rate him at 70, 80 million pounds worth of footballer. Yes, he's better than Iwobi. I think that's a given. So I suppose in a way that does improve us going forward. But I'm more worried about our defence. You know, what we're going to do, outscore the opposition. That don't necessarily always work. I know we've got some bangers up front with Lacazette and Aubameyang. If Mesut Ozil fancies it this season, we know he can have good games here and there. They're few and far between recently, but you never know, do you? Right, let's go back and read some of these comments out. Good evening to the moderators, VP and Sergio Hernandez. I hope you're both well. 16 days left, says Matthew Michael. Stop driving while you're on the phone. I'm parked up, mate. I'm parked up. I definitely don't want to get stopped out here, that's for sure. If you don't have your passport when you're out and you get stopped, I think that's 500 euros on the spot. If you're wearing flip-flops instead of trainers, I think that's another 300. Good evening, Harvey. You're a champ doing these on holiday. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much for the kind words and the donation as well, mate. Appreciate that. Listen, the reason I'm doing these videos, if you run a YouTube channel, anyone who runs a YouTube channel, you can't just stop posting videos for 2 weeks. That's not how it works. You know, as much as I'd love to go and chill, half hour out of my day ain't no drama to me. Do you know what I'm saying? My missus is having a shower as we speak, and I've driven halfway down the road just to go and do this stream for half hour. By the time I get back, she's putting her makeup on. So yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Apologies for missing your last 2 streams. Been busy working. Sergio, don't worry, bruv. Don't worry. It's fine, man. And thank you for that as well. For everyone asking me where I am, I'm in a place called Torres Costa in Spain, mate. Andalusia. Absolutely roasting. It's still 31.5 degrees as we speak, and it is currently 6:15. Is it 6:15? Yeah, it's 6:15. 18 days until the season starts. Jesus Christ, that's gone quick, innit? Who has impressed you most during pre-season, says Buenos Aires Guna. Good evening to you, mate. I hope you're well. Who's impressed me the most? I'd have to say Eddie Nketiah, mate. Because I'll be honest with you, right? I thought he should be loaned out. But I'm now sort of 50-50 with it. And he's took his chance and he's banging in the goal, so you can't knock him, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Looking peng. Thank you, mate. Every stream, I swear. Zaha and VAR is not a good combo, says Kalask. Mate, you're right. This is the thing. Wilfried Zaha dives around like he's in the water park, mate. So, yeah, if we do sign him, hopefully we cut that out of him, because otherwise he'll end up getting stupid bookings and yellow cards, red cards, stuff like that. So, Toffa A, yes, I'm very well, mate. I hope you're good. Eric, good evening. Lovely place, Texas, mate. Very nice. Zaha or Pepe for you? To be honest with you, mate, I'd have to go Zaha, just based on the fact he's played in the Premier League before. It's nothing to do with anything else, just the fact that he's played in the league. I can't wait for you to tell us we have signed a centre-back who can play from next month. Don't hold your breath, mate. Don't hold your breath, Joe. It might not happen, mate. Chris, good evening, mate. 65 million plus Nelson on loan. Pepe is 70 million. Centre backs needed. I could not agree more with that, mate. I don't think we need these attacking players. I think we need a centre back. Why not go and buy a centre back for 70 million pounds? Go and put 70 million plus a couple of players on loan to Napoli and go and buy Koulibaly. I don't know. Listen, I'm not in charge of transfers. If I was, we'd have it all done by now. Is Zaha really worth 65 million plus a player? I'm not sure he is. I couldn't agree more, mate. I don't think he is. Any more news about Everton Suarez, says Abdullah? No, nothing, mate. Not heard anything else on that front. All reports suggest that we're not really in for him. Maybe he's the backup to Wilfried Zaha. If that don't go through, I don't know. Jonathan Tara is amazing. Why not go for him? Says Said Ved. Well, I agree. He's a very good player, mate, and he'd fit straight into our first 11. We should have played Eddie and Nketiah in the Europa League after 30 minutes, says Nick. Mate, again, listen, that Europa League final was a disgrace, yeah, and a lot of them players have got some making up to do. He obviously didn't get a chance, really, did he? Let's be real. He's hardly played any games for us, full stop. So yeah. Over 606 people watching live. Please do stick a like on the video. Not even 100 likes yet, people. Come on, man. Stick a like on there. Is everyone back home in England enjoying the heat wave? Apparently it's like 30 odd degrees. How are you getting on with that? I must admit, right, when it's that hot back home, yeah, right, it's a different type of heat, and it's just unbearable, especially if you're going to work as well, right, and you're doing your job and you're stuck in an office and stuff like that. I feel sorry for anyone in that heat doing that sort of job, man. Yeah, if you ain't got air conditioning, then Jesus Christ. It's going to be 37 degrees on Thursday, mate. That's going to be hotter than here. Send that heat to Cape Town, says Mark. You really got barbecued. Bruv, listen, I go golden child, mate. I told you. Don't take me long to go brown, bruv. Nice golden tan on me. I'm not a real fan. Yeah, only supported Arsenal since like 1988, probably before you were born, brother. Go check my Twitter profile out. You see a picture of me in my Arsenal shirt, the bruised banana one from the 91 season. Yeah, with my bright blonde hair. Yeah, not a proper fan, all right, mate. You look all pink. That's the lighting on the camera, bruv. That's the lighting on the camera. I have actually got a really good tan, but this camera don't do it justice, mate. He wants the N-word pass, hence the tan. Chig, you're a joker, bruv, I swear. No, I go golden, bruv. I go golden, I do. So yeah. Would you be into? Do you know what? A couple of people have asked me this, Kay Riley, yeah? Would you be interested in setting up a fantasy league? Official Premier League app is the best one, and telling us the code, something lots of people can get involved in. Do you know what? I'll do that. I will do that. I'll take the time to do that. When I'm back off holiday, I'm back on Saturday. My flight from Spain's at 10 o'clock, so 9 o'clock UK time in the morning. So I'll be back home in the afternoon. So yeah, I'll do it. I'll do that. Just remind me. Somebody remind me on my stream that on Saturday when I do my 5 o'clock stream. By the way, as well, once I am back home, the 9 o'clock streams will continue. It's kind of hard doing 2 streams out here when you've got no signal where I'm staying, and the Wi-Fi is not exactly the greatest, obviously, as you guys know. So yeah, so the 9 o'clock streams will return when I get back home. Do you know what? We should even do something, right? Somebody's just given me an idea. Highest fantasy league ranking. To be honest with you, mate, I don't play it, but I will this time. Now, I know a lot of people have asked me that, so yeah, I'll set a league up. I'll put the code in the description of the video, the stream or whatever, once I've done it, yeah, and let you guys go and join it. And do you know what? I might even do a giveaway. How's that sound? Top 3. No, we'll go top 4, because we're good old Arsenal and we love a 4th place finish, yeah. So yeah, we'll do some prizes for 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th on the season. How's that sound? I don't know what they'll be yet, because I ain't really thought about it. But when I get back home, I'll set all that up, and we'll do a little prize. And doesn't matter where you live in the world, as long as you can join that. And I'm sure that's open to everyone in it. So not just UK-based people. I'm sure that's open to everyone. So yeah, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. 1, 2, 3, and 4th place, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. we'll do a little giveaway. I'll do the giveaway, yeah. And like I said, doesn't matter where you live in the world, just ship whatever it is to you. How's that sound? Nearly 700 people watching live. That is pretty mad for a Monday evening when the sun's shining. I thought everyone would be out in a boozer having a nice little pina colada or something, you know what I'm saying? Having a local lad at your club makes supporting them much better. Arsenal should go for Zaha. As a Liverpool fan, seeing Trent boss it since he came through the academy is amazing. Do you know what, Moji, yeah, I get that. We've got loads, mate. We've got Reiss Nelson, we've got Smith Rowe, we've got Saka, Eddie Nketiah, you could kind of, even though he came from Chelsea originally. But yeah, man. So yeah, we shall see. Any of the moderators check that Troops account out for me, please? Thank you. What are they smoking at Palace? Do you know what? That's a very good question, mate. That is a very, very good question, my friend. They're smoking some top of the range high grade, mate. Because listen, £65 million and Reiss Nelson on loan for a season. They ain't getting anywhere near £80 million for him, mate. I'm telling you. Can't wait to see Martinelli playing in the first team next season. He's an absolute baller, that kid, man. Absolute baller. Joseph says we're not going to finish top 6. I disagree with that, man. Progressive Life says he ain't local. Well, he is kind of, isn't he? Let's be real. He's an Arsenal fan, so I suppose, or reports suggest he's an Arsenal fan. So, listen, an Arsenal fan playing for Arsenal, that can always only be a good thing, in my opinion. Although saying that, Jenkinson's one of them, isn't he? So, but Zaha's not even in that category. Jenkinson's not good enough, unfortunately. It's a shame, but he's not good enough. Oh, Jesus Christ. Have you seen the new beer sponsored ad? I did actually, Lincoln, yeah. I did actually see that. It's a Camden beer. I see Ray Parlour promoting it while he's out in America. I see the video Ray Parlour put on his Twitter account. So yeah, I have seen that. That's probably the best signing we've made all summer. How much do you think Zaha is worth? That's a very good question, Abdi. I'd say he's worth about 45 million. That's just my opinion on him. Last season was his best season. Does that mean he's going to get better next season? I'm not so sure. But I'd say about 45, maybe at a push 50 if you really want him. But let's be real here, right? It was only a few seasons ago that we were bidding 40 million quid for Luis Suarez. Now we're talking about 80 million pound for Wilfried Zaha. It's like, come on, man, the world's gone mad. Right, I'm going to do about another 10 minutes if my phone holds up, yeah? You need some after sun. Do you know what? I don't even use sun cream, mate, James. I don't even use sun cream, bruv. Just go in the sea when I get hot. Have we got anyone yet, says Christian? No. Unfortunately, we haven't. I'm hoping we're going to have in the next couple of days. Raoul, for anyone who's joined late, there's nearly 800 of you watching live, so appreciate that. Please stick a like on the video, get it as many as it can, please. That does help. But anyone who's joined late, let's just do a quick recap. Wilfried Zaha, £55 million up front, £10 million in add-ons, and Reiss Nelson on loan has been rejected. On top of that, Reiss and Haley is flying back to London to tie up the 2 deals for Dani Ceballos and William Saliba. And they're supposedly going to be announced later this week. So we shall see, but it is all starting to look like it's moving. Kieran Tierney, I ain't heard nothing on that. And that is at loggerheads. I think the last thing I heard on that is they want 25 million up front. No add-ons, nothing. So we shall see. The transfer market has gone mad. 80 million for Harry Maguire. Yeah, mate, if that goes through, that's just a joke when Van Dijk costs 5 million less. Will Chambers and Holding be partners next season, says Christian Henry. I can't see Chambers still being here, mate, but you never know. Like I said on my daily transfer update this morning, Callum Chambers can play 3 positions. He can play centre-back, he can play right-back, and he can play DM. So maybe that's the sort of utility player that Emery would think, do you know what, let me keep him. Yeah, just in case Bellerin ain't back for the first game, which I don't think he is going to be. You could put Callum Chambers out there. If we have an injury crisis at centre-back, you can put Callum Chambers there. If you don't want to play Guendouzi next to Torreira, you could put Callum Chambers there. So, I don't know. Personally, I'd sell him. But we do definitely need defenders. And that is exactly what we need, is defenders. Good evening, Kartik. You've missed quite a bit, if I'm being honest, mate. I've literally just done a recap. Maguire will be a good signing for United and will be worth the 80 million. Bruv, come on, man. I know you're saying that you're a Leicester fan, but 80 million pounds for Harry Maguire. 10 years ago, 80 million got you Ronaldo. 80 million gets Eden Hazard to Madrid this summer. I know the contract length's different, but come on, man. 80 million pounds, he ain't worth that. He's only worth what a club will be willing to pay. And Man United ain't going to pay 80. I can't see it. If they do, they've got more money than sense. Do you think we'll get 2 wingers, says Coxie HD. Evening to you, mate. I'm not so sure we'll get 2 wingers. I think we're only in for 1, if I'm being honest. I think that is Zaha. Obviously, we're going to get a central midfielder in Ceballos. We're going to sign William Saliba, but he's going back. So I do think that we need another centre-back. We needed 1 anyway, so I think we need 2 centre-backs. Get rid of some of these players, like Mustafi. Maybe loan a couple of the players out. Get rid of Cole Jenkinson, get him off the books. Get rid of Koscielny. So, I don't know. Listen, the next couple of weeks is a massive 2 weeks in Arsenal's future for next season, because if we don't do what's required, and Unai Emery hasn't got the team he wants, then he's on an uphill task and he should just jack. Because if he can't get what he wants, then he shouldn't be here. Because he should be asking for players, and if we can't get them, he should draw it. Basically, the way I see it is he should draw up a short list of 1, 2 and 3 for each position he wants. If you can't get me Wilfried Zaha in that position, get me Everton Suarez. If you can't get me him, go and get me Ryan Fraser. Same at CM. If he wants Ceballos and we can't get him, go and get somebody else. If you can't get him, you then go to your 3rd target. If he can't get any of them targets, then he should jack. That's my opinion on it. If he can get his targets and he's happy with his squad, then there's no excuses not to get top 4 this season. So that's just my thoughts on it. I'm not going to be on his case. I don't really, 4th to me is 3rd loser. But for the good of the football club, it means more money coming in, which means better players, hopefully. So the task has to be top 4 this season. What do you think about Fraser next year on a free signing? Well, I'll take him this season, even at 20 mil. So yeah, I'll take him definitely next season. Zaha equals mistake. Well, I don't know. We'll see about that. What a waste going for Zaha. Listen, I don't know. Listen, he might come in, right? He might come in and absolutely rip it apart. Who knows? Who knows? We don't know until he gets here, let's be honest. I missed yours. Oh, did I really? Let me go back, bruv. Let me go back. I can go all the way back. No, I can't. Sorry, Chris. I didn't see it, mate. I genuinely didn't see it, mate. Right, let's do a few more minutes of this and I'll get myself out of here. Chris P, sorry about that, buddy. I genuinely didn't mean to. Would you take Holding and Socrates as our partnership if we don't sign a centre-back? Listen, I think that should be, or could be, a very good partnership. And I think it was working fairly well until Holding got injured. I've said this many times. He's... the game against Tottenham, the 4-2, watch the highlights. The amount of times he was on the edge of their box. Yeah, and then Kolasinac was overlapping. Yeah, but then we had enough to cover it going the other way. So, I don't know. But this stream is probably getting ended in a minute because my phone is getting boiling hot, hence why I've put it. So the streams won't continue. And player impossible to cram a press conference reaction, a preview, and 2 streams into one day. So yeah, we shall see. But yeah, do stick a like on the video. Thanks to everyone in the chat. There was almost 890 people at one stage. So big up yourselves. Thumbs up, subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow, probably about 11, 12 o'clock with the transfer update. Have a wonderful evening. Go and enjoy the rest of your evening. And laters, peeps.